Greetings, Earth travelers, and happy Chinese New Year! Episode 13 is a view of the Tiger's cosmic energy, which will last through January 21st of next year, 2023. We will also briefly go over horoscope themes showing how your personal Chinese year will be affected during this year of the Tiger. The yearly Chinese lunar calendar begins at the time of the second new moon of the Western solar calendar year. That would have the year of the Water Tiger launching on February 1st, 2022. We have been within the orb of this new and different energy cycle for a few weeks and witnessing how events in the USA and across the globe are being affected. For example, action taking place on Russian and Asian fronts involve bold moves recently getting more underway by major world leaders there. Closer to home on the USA domestic side, ongoing issues are also reaching a tipping point that will experience a release soon enough. This new energy will likewise enable more action within our individual lives as we experience it on a more micro level as well. Our understanding of astrology and application of patterns manifested here on Earth is enhanced when combining knowledge of Western and Chinese zodiac systems. Consciousness is exponentially increasing among us, and especially when using these techniques together. And this is what it's all about as we are evolving into the Aquarian age. Once you get used to applying both methodologies together, as an astrologer, you will never want to again use just one alone. Now that we have a global informational society, it's important to our process that we combine the knowledge of all our ancestors. This can be super fun, and it's interesting to note that each of the kinships within the Chinese zodiac display a direct correlation to the modalities of Western astrology. The assigned groups are all shown here. The Tiger personality is assigned to the fixed energy modality, which is in sequence after Cardinal. Attributes, ideas, and themes that describe those Western signs of the fixed modality will be what we experience as the major vibe this year. Tiger personalities are known for exhibiting brave courage, acting as a rebel with a cause, at times a bit hot-headed and tempestuous as well as independent. Tigers are risk takers for the missions they believe in and do not back down from a fight. We just finished up the Year of the Ox, which had a dominant cardinal modality theme. Self-starting and forging ahead to carve out a given purpose as best as possible during these tumultuous times is what we experienced. All characteristics of cardinal signs in Western astrology, Aries, Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn, and embodied within the Chinese ox year. We are now saying farewell to cosmic oxen energy. Of interest and a coincidence born of the universe, this year we are also experiencing a peak of fixed energy due to squaring planetary aspects as displayed within the Western zodiac. Episode 12 explains in detail. It looks like we are in for a sort of double dose, if not a quadruple dose, of said energy from both zodiacs this year. When thinking of the Year of the Tiger, keep in mind the traits and themes of those four Western zodiac signs: Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius. Compounded, fixed energy may turn out to be too much of a good or a bad thing, but either way, in Tiger Year 2022, we move along and into the next modality step after Cardinal. There will be a great determination setting in, and the gloves will be coming off, as our missions take on more meaning and personal investment has never been more at stake. The fights may go down to the mat in some cases. World leaders will be digging in their heels, fighting with determination for what they feel is right. In other words, it's a matter of each country's perception. They will courageously employ what they consider to be practical tactics to win for their cause and to confront enemies. This will often manifest as swashbuckling attempts to create more power and amass greater wealth. It may result in something reminiscent of a high-stakes poker game, since the water element of this year's Tiger signals a leaning towards mental gymnastics. Either way, this is slated to be a year of major upheavals and possible reversals as fights reach a peak across the globe and within different countries. Humanitarianism and concern for the sustainability of our planet will reach a resounding level among different factions. 2022 will also be a display of even louder cries for freedom and justice for the underdog, downtrodden, or abused. It will be a year where technological genius and advancements are even more majorly highlighted. This year of the water tiger will not be a dull year, and it will serve to rattle our cages a bit for sure. That is the macro look. On a micro level, we will all personally feel this energy within our lives as we will want to dig into our resolve, be ready for a rumble, and fight boldly for our ideologies. Individual Chinese animal horoscopes will reflect coping with this fixed energy, of course in different ways depending on your icon's personality and its process in the zodiac cycle. Animal signs are based upon the year you were born, and an internet search for your exact birthday will reveal the Chinese year. Remember, the Lunar New Year day change is different each year and occurs in either January or February. This lies sometime within the Western astrology Capricorn or Aquarius timeframe. We will go through the animal modality kinship groupings to explore the respective horoscopes. The first is the Mutable Cardinal bunch. Mutable meets Cardinal at the seasonal changes of solstice and equinox date points. Rat, dragon, and monkey are somewhat adaptable, but look out for their surprises, because they are clever that way and known to stir up and instigate a new mission. Their major theme would be to signal a change in direction. Therefore, their personalities are a little of both modality flavors. In fact, the rat represents the beginning of each new Chinese zodiac 12-year cycle, and the last year of the rat was in 2020. I don't need to remind what upheaval was signaled then, affecting all of us in various ways. 2020 and 2021 certainly held challenges for the rat person as well, but this year is more uneasy for them and seems too unsettling for their preference. Rats much enjoy more stability as they go about being ambitious and do not need all the shows of bravado. 2022 represents the third year for the rat seed planting effort and determining whether or not some of these seedling ideas are going to continue to be nurtured. You can and might certainly throw in some added color to the mix. However, trust your instincts and do not press your luck too much. The dragon will find this to be a successful year on most every front. They enjoy the fanfare and will be right in the middle of it. The tiger and dragon get along famously and together are known to collaborate on their daredevilness. It is the dragon's second year of seed saving, better known as wintertime. It's a time to assess the use of assets and make sure you remain smart in your endeavors. But overall, the only word of caution would be to not allow the tiger to convince you to do something way crazy. Remember, you are the boss here. Monkeys are going to have what can best be described as a mixed year, and that will suit them fine for now. The tiger and monkey are opposites and not easily best friends because they each have polar opposite approaches. The monkey is in its first year of harvest in 2022 and will remain busy accumulating rewards from work that's been done. You will not be in the spotlight, monkey, however, and that may be a bit depressing, but will pass. Next, we have the cardinal kinship of animal icons. As mentioned, these are the ones assigned to get initiated tasks underway. They are very good at implementing ideas and live to do just that. These folks are known to be smart enough in their business savvy and may prefer to work alone, but do even better when enlisting the help of others. The ox will be leaving his signature year in 2022 and may experience some uneasiness with all the sudden drama. This is the second year of seed planting for the ox, so it really is necessary to keep nose to the ground, which will make you happy enough anyway. Otherwise, you may just get very aggravated by the goings-on. All that said, if ever there was a year to get out of your comfort zone while keeping a cool head, you will find that you can join in the energy and really shine in most all areas. It's hard for you to do that sometimes, but remember, fortune favors the bold. The snake is always known for being cool-headed. Tiger years are not the best of times for the snake, and this will be in contrast to the previous couple of years, unfortunately. These two animal signs have a different outlook on almost everything. The clever snake may be exasperated by events going on around them, but they will not show it much. This is the first year of seed-saving winter, and that will mean putting accumulated deserved assets and booty to smart use. Roosters are next. These barnyard animals must be focused this year and not let the hoopla draw them in too much and take them off task. This is the final year before harvest, so it's time to think about that and prepare. There will be much temptation to join in the pomp and circumstance this year. The rooster is definitely attracted to flashiness. But again, it is not in their best interest to partake in it too much. Instead, avoid the revelry. Work the plan. If remaining smart and balanced, 2022 will result as a mostly fortunate and lucky year for the rooster. The fixed grouping is comprised of tiger and barnyard kin, the horse and dog. We have already gone over much of their general attributes. This is their year to shine for sure. So the tiger's first year of seed planting will have him with no holds barred, and where the motto is rules were meant to be broken. The daring tiger can execute any plan, the bigger the better. You will want to go out and do much. It will be a successful year for that reason. The tiger is not always reckless, and especially since this is a water year in Chinese astrology, thought will definitely be applied to the action taken. The horse is also action-oriented. The last 2 years, rat and ox, have been very difficult, and 2022 will be so much improved. The horse will begin to feel like its old self again. Thinking and doing big will be natural and almost guarantee success. This is the last year to harvest, and so now is when the horse will want to get out the most from the hard work and talents, and be sure to take what is theirs, and very deserving. Dogs round out this group. They are best friends with the tiger and guaranteed to shine and do well. This is the second year of seed planting for the dog, and much can be done successfully now for the future. Do not think twice to take up for causes close to the heart. The dog and tiger live for just that very thing. Dog confidence will reach an all-time high, and that will add to your happiness in 2022. Go for the gold without hesitation. Finally, we reach the mutable group of Chinese kinship, the rabbit, goat, and boar family. This is mostly a quiet and creative threesome. The year of the tiger will provide a contrast to their personalities with a more daring and bold atmosphere than preferred. They will, however, put 2022 to good use. For the rabbit, 2022 is the last part of winter seed saving. They will begin seed planting next year and must be thinking of that new cycle. For now, it is a waiting mode and feeling a bit uneasy in the tiger year. Plan, and plan some more so you will be ready to go. This can be a lucky year for the rabbit on all fronts, if not among the very best the zodiac offers you. The goat is beyond thankful that lunar year 2021 is over and done. Creativity can flourish and flow again. That means the heavy oxen yoke will not have you plodding along in 2022. You are in the second year of harvest and able to more fully enjoy bringing in the fruits of your seed planting labor. Get out and exhibit your talents. If you are creative with respect to underdog projects and humanitarian efforts, rewards will be there for the reaping. And finally, there is the boar, who will be watching their planted seeds taking root in 2022. Results are becoming more obvious from previous year's efforts. Fun can be had this year, and you will want to join in on some of that swashbuckling. Keep on task as well, and things should move along well on all passion fronts, including love, friendships, and work. Thanks as always for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed this info on how the tiger year will play out for our world as well as yours and your friends and family. I hope you experience a blessed start to the Lunar New Year. Be sure to hit the channel subscribe button to keep aware of what's on tap in navigating the major energy messaging we are experiencing from the Aquarian Age cosmos. Contact ars@astrologyroadshow.com for any questions or comments on these astrological topics or for help and insight on your natal and predictive charts. And as always, hope to catch up with you again next episode.